care what hole you have sex with.
No, it's
but
fine.
have it regularly.
We don't have to elaborate. It's fine.
Dance with the orifice that brung you, Tommy.
Donna, you really cranked him up. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
All
Bye-bye.
right, bye-bye.
But look at Mar, too. I mean, Mar and I have made great hay off this sort of
Sure
reticence to talk about things, and I find it very liberating to watch Bill.
Tell him about the breakfast stop you made this morning, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, it was just a surreal experience. I live up north of, around 80 miles north of Los Angeles, and there's a little corner breakfast luncheonette, and I stop in this morning. There are only two other people in the luncheonette at the moment I'm in there, and it's Jonathan Winters and Michael Keaton. It was like the most surreal little star chamber, you know, and Michael and I sit there.
I can just picture
and
Winters.
we're just hoping Johnny will come over, because, you know, I love watching people get tangential at 9 in the morning, you know, and John, like, comes over and just starts that low, sort of funny mantra, and Keaton and I are like two little kids. We're just sitting there, baste us, baby, we're roast. Yeah. And John's off for 20 minutes on some mad tangent. And you know what's funny to me is he's talking about how he wants to do a good movie. And I said to him, Jesus, Jonathan, I mean, out of all the comedians that are mentioned in my group, the one guy they refer back to across the board is Jonathan, because he was the first existentialist almost. You know, I remember as a little boy sitting there watching him on TV before I knew what comedy was.
Oh, my Lord.
And they'd throw him an object at the end of a show, and he had to play with it, and they threw him an inner tube one night from a tire truck, or a truck tire, and I remember he bent it in half and opened it up, and he said, "Help me! Call Mrs. Jonah! Help me!" And even as a little boy, I thought, oh, I can't believe he thought that up. That is so funny.
What about the first time you saw Robin Williams on HBO?
Well,
what did that
my
do?
Life.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm not even akin to Robin, like as far as approach to stand-up. I'm a little more buttoned down. But I do, and that was a long time ago, that show. I'll say that show was so long ago that the celebrity cutaway was Joanne Worley in the crowd. You know, that's who they were showing in the crowd. And I saw that special not long ago, and I remember having the same sense of watching a guy who was completely, like, off. You know what I mean? He was washing windows on the World Trades, and he had unhooked the safety harness. You know, I just remember thinking how liberating that felt. And another important comic to me was a guy named Kelly Monteith, who showed me more of a way that I could do it. I remember seeing him when I was young, live. And Robin, you looked at and you thought, God, that must be fun. I can't do that. I can't be that unguarded. But Kelly, I said, oh, there's a way I could do it. I could do it something like Kelly's doing it, you know? And then Belzer was important to me, because I remember the first time I saw Belzer, he was so mean to the crowd that I had this, like, beautiful moment where I thought, oh, I see. They don't demand that you kiss their ass. They demand that you're competent. Because Belzer was just brutal to this crowd.
Oh, I know.
And yet they dug him in some weird sort of comedy masochist way.
Well, but you told an interviewer, you said, you know, the thing about an audience is they've been sucked up to all day long. When they come to see a performer like yourself,
they
or
want
Belzer,
competency.
They want you to be they want you to be honest. They're not there to have their asses kissed, as you say.
Yeah,
they're there
because then they know you don't have the goods. If you're up there sucking up to them, they're thinking, why is this guy trying to be my friend? Why does Tony Orlando want me to sing the second verse of the song? You sing it, pal. You know what I mean? I didn't write the damn song. I didn't like it that much. You sing it. Well, that was always my feeling. I'd sit there and I'd go, I don't want you to be nice to me. Make me laugh.
Look at the success of Rickles, who went out there and just hammered him night after night. And who was the one, Fat Jack?
Jackie Vernon.
Joey Brown? Jackie Leonard.
Jackie Leonard.
I tell you, I hope now all your family dies of cancer, and you live in New Jersey the rest of your life. I mean, and people went crazy for this guy.
I saw Jackie Vernon.
You never knew I had that, did you? That's right there with Walter Cronkite. You know, hello, this is Walter Cronkite.
I did a benefit one night with Jackie Vernon. He was emceeing. It was for the L.A. Cops. I hope it was Jackie Vernon. Maybe it was Jackie Leonard. I'm confused. One of those two guys. I think it was Jackie Vernon. I think it was Hello, Mother. Is that Jackie Vernon?
No, that would be Alan Sherman.
Oh, jeez. Then I don't know who it was. I think it was, I'm going to say it was Jackie Vernon. We do this benefit for the L.A. Cops at the L.A. Shrine. There's like 6,000 cops there and their families. And everybody comes out and does a song, does a dance. I'm a comedian. I do my stuff. Anna Alicia, this actress who's on Falcon Crest, she comes out.
Yeah.
And other than being an actress on a TV show, and I'm not denigrating her, but she didn't have an appreciable stage talent. So they write this weird bit of material for her about weird blue laws across the country. It's all on cue cards.
Okay.
Do you know in Nebraska you could not drive a cow down the center of the, you know?
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
She totally botches it. She doesn't get one laugh. 6,000 people. It's really
and
embarrassing.
It's not her fault, okay?
Yeah, she's a little out of her position, but she comes off. She's a little upset. Vernon goes out, he grabs the mic, and he turns and goes, "Thank you, Anna. Well, you guys are cops. You're good with clues. What was that, comedy? Drama?" Jesus. I was out. I was trying to act like sad for her, but he said that I went, boom!
Whammo!
Killed me.
We will continue with Dennis Miller and you on the toll-free as, I was going to say as long as you want to stay on, for as much time as we have.
Thanks for the hard sell, Tommy.
Okay. And then Brett Favre joining us from Hawaii. That's the hard sell. Notice how we keep pushing that.
Boom.
We'll be right back with Dennis for a couple of minutes after these messages.